What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hippo Supercoach, and today we've got our team reveal as of the 5th of the 2nd, 2024. So, getting closer to the season start, but obviously still got a lot to unfold with, pracky matches and obviously round zero. So, yeah, like I said, still plenty to unfold and still plenty to look at, but for now, this is how the team's looking, and I'm really liking the structure. I'm not really tweaking it very often, to be honest, because I'm really content with how it looks. So D1, James Sicily. Now, obviously, if you want a deeper look at all these players, go to my past videos where I've talked about everyone pretty much I've picked in the top 25. Um, but yeah, so James Sicily, I just think he's a very safe pick. I don't want too many trap primos this year. I want to grab the guys who I know are going to be, around the top of their mark. Obviously, no Nick Dacos, but Nick Dacos is going to sit in my midfield, so we'll chuck him there for now. But yeah, so Sicily, I just think is a great pick. He's going to roam free most of the time. 39% of teams. So it's going to be hard if you don't have him. He's got a massive ceiling. So yeah, you want to have Sicily. I think now we have Tom Stewart. Now Tom Stewart, if you take out his injury game, I think he averaged something like 115 or 116. So that's a very good average, to be honest. That's D1. And yes, he's going to be maybe playing more midfield. Does it hurt him or help him? I don't think it really will affect him too much. I think he'll get the ball regardless, but we will wait and see on that. But like I said, Tom Stewart, I just think he's a safe pick. He's been a primo every year, basically, since he's come into the system. So very safe pick in Tom Stewart. He'll be top 6. And then we have Hayden Young. So apparently training just with the mids at Freo. So should play plenty of midfield and should pump out some pretty good scores based on the couple of games he played in the midfield last year. After that, we have, let's go to own percentage, Zach Williams, Curtin, Gibcus, Caulfield, and Hoare. I don't know too much about these guys, but keeping an eye on them in the preseason. All right, now moving on to the midfield. Let's filter it back to price. We have no Bont at the moment. Now, reason being is because I wanted to get one of the Freo boys for Matt Crouch, and I needed a bit of cash, so drop Bont to Laird. I think Bont will still average more than Laird, but yeah, just hopefully can get him a little bit cheaper. Don't love not picking Bont, but yeah, it is what it is. I needed a bit more money, but yeah, Rory Laird, gun player, plenty of tackles, very very durable. Take out that 70 or 50 he scored in round 1, he probably averages like 120 or 118. Already averaged 117, so yeah, I'm really happy with him as a pick, and I don't think he'll cop as much attention as he did last year. I think Dawson will be the one that they tag if teams want to tag Adelaide. So yeah, Laird, very safe pick, almost guaranteed top 8, I would say. Then we have obviously Dacos at D2. Then Butters. So Butters got a bit of upside behind him, and obviously the very good buy. That's more why I picked Butters, but yeah, I think he could, apparently looking unreal at training, as you would assume. Gun player, nearly won the Brownlow, probably could win a Brownlow this year, so yeah. LDU, so 16% of teams, semi-potty, I guess you could say. Got a nice buy, and yeah, just an absolute bull, and obviously you take out his injury-affected games, and he's right up there in that top mix for primos, so yeah, pretty confident LDU. After that, we have, who do we have? We had Andrew Brayshaw. Now, reason being is Brayshaw apparently had a knee injury early in the season last year, so took him a few games to get out of that, but like out of that sort of the niggle, I guess you could say. But once he did, he really went bang, and I can see him going 110 to 115 because the thing that's held him back in past years is getting tagged. He would get absolutely shut down when he gets tagged. I don't know if teams can afford to tag Brayshaw when you've got Sarong now playing as well as he is. I almost think Sarong's the bigger tag target. I could be wrong. Teams might still go to Brayshaw, but I think even if that tag count is halved, which I think is a reasonable expectation, I think Brayshaw can go 112, 113, something like that. Maybe even bigger. Wait and see. But yeah, so pretty hot on Andrew Brayshaw. Relatively good price, but based on what he's capable of as well. And then we have maybe the biggest trap of all time, but we're going to pick him for now, and that's Jack Steele. apparently training really well, looking for a bounce back year. He was just down on form last year, and a bit of like obviously body wasn't right. So fingers crossed he gets his body right. And you know what? We've got 40 trades. If the pick doesn't work out, we'll just flip him to Bont or someone with a couple of trades. So who cares? Then who do we have? Go back to ownership percentage. We've got McKercher. Yep. Sanders. We'll grab this Sean Manor guy. Actually, I think he's for our forward line. Yeah, he is. J Sharp. We'll grab. Who's that guy? Clay Hall. And Jackson Bings. Rucks. Pretty self-explanatory. Gorn Grundy. They're in high ownership percentage for a very good reason. Obviously, they're not on the same team anymore, so they can both score well as Sol Rucks. I don't think there's anyone competing for their ruck positions, which is that's really scary. Really, really scary for anyone that doesn't own them. I wish you the best of luck. And then Jordan Sweet is going to be our R3. And moving on to the forward line, so this is where things get interesting. Flanders. No Jack McRae now that he's done his hammy. We'll grab Fife. Who's that North guy that's taking kick-ins now? Comben? Yep, grab him. Big bad Charlie. Then we'll grab Harley Reid, Finn McRae, Darcy Wilson, Mena. And then we'll grab this Mally guy. So that's the team. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Obviously, I think it looks really good, to be honest. Someone might say it's pretty, bland or generic. I guess you could say that, but look, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Trying to stick to the more guns and rookies approach this year. Obviously, the forward line, our hand is sort of forced because you can't just go guns and rookies in the forward line. But everywhere else, I've pretty much done that. Trying to avoid the mid prices like Lockie Ash, Wanganeen Malera, Setterfield, all those guys last year that ended up being shit. Warple. We got to remember they're kind of mid price for a reason. So I just want the guns, and hopefully the rookies can pull through. From what we're hearing about some of these rookies, they're going to be bloody good players. So obviously rookies will dictate the structure come round one, but fingers crossed they can, pump out a couple of 60 plus scores and make us some money and be decent fieldable options. So that's my strategy. That's my team. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one.